tonight? Where's Spike?
I have not seen him.
I haven't seen Spike.
He's getting complacent with this winning streak. You know what I mean? He's got to be here, but not tonight.
You'd be having fun if he were here. The Knicks are shooting 61%. Dwight Howard just picked up his fourth. He's picked up 3 fouls in the last minute. Unbelievably lopsided game, especially here this quarter. 29-8. The Knicks are outscoring the Magic this quarter. Shumpert. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to shoot this well with no defense on the court. They just can't miss this quarter.
Well, they've set the tone from the second quarter on. I really thought it was that second unit of Orlando who couldn't generate anything that allowed New York to seize really control, and then we're more ready to start this third quarter.
J.J. Redick with the basket for Orlando. A rare miss by Iman Shumpert. The Knicks are 13 for 17 this quarter. Jameer Nelson kicks out to Redick. Good D by Shumpert. Big screen by Quentin Richardson. Offensive foul as he flattened him. A lot of frustration fouls being taken by the Magic here tonight as well.
Yeah, instead of channeling your energies into good play, you're just making, as you said, some foolish mistakes, and that's
an easy one.
That's an easy one, and a purpose foul by Richardson. But the greater purpose is Shumpert's intensity on the ball. That was terrific individual defense.
Shumpert to the bench. Mike Bibby in. Henry Fields misses on the reverse, but the follow is good for Tyson Chandler.
When Howard, he can get off the bike now too. He can just go in that training room. You're not coming that back in, my man. You're good.
39-point lead. Yep, he played well tonight. Very well. Nelson, tough shot. And basket interference on the Magic on Earl Clark. Well, let's show you the significance of this game for the New York Knicks. They are 2 games up on Milwaukee for the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. They still have a game at Milwaukee. And as we mentioned, on paper, the Knicks have as tough a schedule as there is remaining in the NBA. They've got a home-and-home with Chicago. They play at Atlanta twice. They host Miami. They host Boston. And Milwaukee, conversely, has a much easier schedule on paper. Redick for 3. But that win that New York had over Milwaukee on Monday night, Jeff, was a huge game for them.
And that game was a defensive struggle.
Yeah. 89-80, the Knicks won it. A Knick turnover. Numbers for Orlando. Nelson. Earl Clark trying to gather it in. The kick. Redick again. Another 3 for J.J. Redick.
See, I think when you're up 30 or down 30, the stat should no longer count because it has no significance.
Yeah.
It's just empty points.
Not sure J.J. Redick's going to agree with you tonight. J.R. Smith. And the offensive foul. Big Baby taking the charge. Now here's what Mike Woodson and the Knicks are looking at the rest of the way. The strength of schedule for the Knicks is 525, whereas the Bucks, the aggregate winning percentage of all the teams remaining on the Bucks schedule, 432. That is the easiest schedule the rest of the way.
They got like a club fit going on over there. As Redick drives to the rim, you got Baron Davis doing some core work. Carmelo Anthony got kicked off the bike.
Well, you know how it is. And during peak times, you're only allowed to stay on there for 20 minutes, and you got to get off the bike.
That's right. They do have those signs, yeah.
Carmelo back on the bench right now. Probably done for the night. Maybe Dwight Howard is done for the night. And you can tell from the facial expressions on the 2 benches who's winning and who's losing this one. Orlando had come in here having won 3 in a row, but just prior to that they had lost to Miami, and then they had an embarrassing game against Chicago. They were held to 59 points in a loss to the Bulls last week. So Stan Van Gundy just can't get the consistency that he's looking for out of this team. They're 32-18. But they'll lay an egg every now and again with the best of them.
This is going to be their 4th just getting hammered.
That'll be all in the 3rd quarter, and what a quarter it was for the New York Knicks. They put 33 points up and extended a 16-point lead to a 31-point lead. The Knicks hardly missed in that quarter, knocking down shots from all over the court. And J.J. Redick were teammates in that game. Redick winning the MVP, the McDonald's All-American game. This year's version, you can see it next tonight right here on ESPN. Redick on cue, knocking down a shot. Only J.J. Redick is making this score. Respectable is not the word I'm looking for, but a little bit less embarrassing for the Magic than it was a few minutes ago. He's got the last 12 Orlando points. J.R. Smith sizing up Quentin Richardson. Step back jumper, wide left. Chris Duhon into the game for Orlando, along with Earl Clark, Big Baby, Quentin Richardson, and Redick. Davis, look at that wild shot. Got it back and lays it in.
Did I really just see what I think I saw on that post move?
I think you did. You're not diagramming that on the chalkboard after the game?
I don't think I've ever seen that. And only getting up in the air 2 inches and still being able to pirouette all the way around.
Shot clock running down. Orlando actually, thanks to Redick, making a run here, but they are still so far down 27 early in the 4th quarter. Duhon. Mike Woodson's not quite as relaxed or happy as he was a few minutes ago. It's a 15-0 run right now for Orlando, which shows you how bad it's been going tonight for the Magic. They were down 39. Novak. That's what they were looking for here in the Garden.
And he's doing his discount double check. Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packer.
Marquette guy, right?
Oh, yeah. Die-hard Milwaukee guy.
Redick to Davis. Posting up on Bibby, and he'll draw the foul and shoot a couple. There it is in all its glory.
You know what I love about a guy like Novak, having coached him in Houston? He comes in as his rookie year. He can already shoot at an elite level. But it was hard for him in the other areas of the game. And except for the Los Angeles Clippers in 1 year where he got over 1,000 minutes, he never, ever got consistent minutes until this year. And when this opportunity arose, he was ready. And he stayed ready. And he's a great worker, terrific teammate and team guy, and knows who he is. And when you know who you are in the NBA, you have a chance. And good for him.
Rattles it out from the corner. Well, there was some talk when the Knicks got healthier and J.R. Smith came in. Harrelson came back as Richardson hits the 3. But maybe Novak might get squeezed out of the rotation a little bit. But he's just too valuable for that. I mean, he's got to get his minutes off the bench, right?
Well, the hard part is when they get Lynn back, who are you sitting out? When they get Jeffries back, who are you taking out?
Yeah.
There's only 240 minutes.
J.R. Smith. And Redick down with a rebound. Lynn day-to-day with a knee injury. Jeffries is out as well. Stoudemire may be out for the season. There doesn't appear to be any definitive word right now on how long Amare Stoudemire is going to be out. 23-point lead for the Knicks here at MSG. There have been some big battles here, including the fight of the century, the first fight between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Steve Novak, different kind of 19-3 run that the Magic are on right now.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame him, because even though they're going to win the game,